Hi, I'm Nathan Rose. You're watching BBC World News, and doing an interview tonight. As you may well know, there's the Haplorini suborder of primates and the Strepsirini suborder. Voice cracked. Anyways, so the Haplorini, they are the more advanced suborder evolutionarily. They diverged from the Strepsirini from a common ancestor around 63 million years ago. And tonight, we have a very special guest. Her name is Martha. She's a very old friend of mine, and she's an orangutan from Western Indonesia, Sumatra specifically. So Martha, it's great to see you again.
Hello Nathan, it's great to see you too.
Great indeed. Alright, so Martha, as an orangutan, how about you take us through just the daily life, living in the jungle, going about doing what you do out in Sumatra. What's that like?
Alright, well first, the main goal is foraging.
Yeah.
You gotta find food, so we mostly eat tree bark,
Yeah.
leaves, insects are my absolute favourite, and then there's fruits also.
Insects. Do you eat insects? Like, do you eat insects often?
Well yeah, they're very nutritious.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, so you eat insects. Alright, anyway, sorry for interrupting. Go on, my bad.
Right, so about the fruits, there's a variety of fruits that we eat. Some are very easy to get, some are harder, and then so there's fruits that have very spiny outsides.
Right.
So it's very tricky to get to the meat.
Yeah, the
of
succulent
fruit.
meat inside.
Yeah, what we can
Succulent
eat.
for the orangutan.
Yeah, so
A little disgusting for us, maybe.
anyway.
Sorry, interrupted.
No. My mother taught me how to get to the fruit, and I'm going to teach my young how to get to the fruit.
Gotcha. So it just passes down through the generations, taught and be taught kind of thing?
Exactly. So after the foraging is taken care of,
Yeah.
we get the water from the creek,
Yeah.
and then we just go to bed with our young.
Up in the trees?
Yes.
Your arboreal species, the orangutan?
Yes.
I gotcha. Alright. So you're young.
Mhm.
What I understand is that you raise them from 6 to 8 years,
Yeah.
teaching them everything. The males, they mature earlier than the females, right? If I
Mhm.
understand correctly. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's a little weird, a
Yeah.
little opposite of the human situation.
It's nice. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, you crazy orangutans, you. Anyway, sorry. So you raise them. You teach them basically everything. You teach them, which foods to eat, which foods not to eat, as some are poisonous, even all the way to how to raise their own child, baby, once they're of age.
Mhm.
And then you also you teach them how to sing, to develop the creative abilities later on in life.
Well, it's true. We do teach them everything.
Yeah.
Our young are the most dependent
Right.
animals in the world.
Yeah. In the world.
In the world.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So we do teach them what food to eat.
Uh-huh.
We teach them how to get the food.
Mm.
Some are easier than others. For example, we have to teach them how to use tools. So, for example, termites.
Yeah.
They live in mounds of dirt, so we have to take a stick and poke it into a little hole, and the termites collect on the wood.
Interesting. You fish them out a little bit.
Yeah,
You fish them out.
Yes, and we eat them.
Yeah, you see them like a
Right
corn
off
pop,
the stick.
right off the stick. A little
Yeah.
disgusting.
Mhm.
Yeah. Very
And then
interesting.
after the basic survival techniques are learned,
Uh-huh.
then we just teach them how to raise their young,
Gotcha.
and how to teach their young what they've learned.
Yeah. You pass on the information.
Mhm.
Very interesting. And what are the musical abilities, the singing?
Oh, well, that's not true at all.
It's not true.
No
Shit.
music.
Jungle Book, King Louie. You've seen it. You know King Louie. You've seen him. I'm sure you've met
I've
him.
never met King Louis.
He sings, he dances. Yeah.
No. That does not happen.
It's in Jungle Book.
No. There's no music. There's no instruments. We have calls. Is
Your
that
calls,
what
the
you
musical
think?
calls. Yeah. You sing.
No, it's not musical. It's just like humans talk.
So you're saying.
It's just language.
So you're saying Jungle Book isn't an accurate reflection of
Not
reality?
at all. Really, not at all.
That's honestly a bit disappointing.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. Anyways, so you raise them, teach them everything you know.
Mhm.
You don't do music. Then they go off on their own, correct?
Yes. Yes, they After they're grown, they live in solitude
Gotcha.
until
They find a mate.
Yeah, until they find a mate, and
Yeah.
that's 6 to 8 years depending on the gender.
Yeah.
After they're raised. So
Yeah, and
once
they'll
that's
go on,
done,
go be solitude for a while until they're ready to find a mate.
till they're ready
Find
to
a mate. How does that go?
Well, we meet.
Meet.
We kind of feel out the situation.
Yeah.
Then we mate.
Do a bit of a wine and dine first, or is it more of a raunchy kind of thing?
Oh, it's definitely. I don't know. It could be either way. It just depends on.
Yeah, it depends on the individual.
situation.
Yeah. Individual preferences. I understand that.
And then, of course, the magic happens.
Yeah.
We mate, and then the male will stick around for a couple of days just to make sure that the process is complete.
Process,
the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So what you'd say is it's you might say it's a bit of a toot it and boot it kind of situation.
Well, I guess, but I wouldn't say it's quite like that.
Right. So, as a member of the Haplorini suborder, you'd be acquainted, I assume, with other members as well, your compatriots, as you'd say. As an orangutan, you'd say that. So, are you acquainted with any gorillas, chimps? Could you tell us what those are like?
Yeah, well, we do have some friends. We do
Yeah.
have those gorillas and chimps, but
Yeah.
first of all, the gorillas, they're very nice.
Yeah.
Initially, they're very
Yeah.
nice.
Nice and quiet.
Yeah.
A little shy, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But they have very short fuse.
Yeah. A bit of a temper, a bit moody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do not want to mess with the gorillas. You don't
Yeah.
want to,
Absolutely.
make them mad.
Absolutely. Then when the males get involved, they start jumping around. You can get a bit
Pounding
rowdy.
the
You know.
chest.
Yeah.
It's very intimidating.
Yeah.
And then we do have some the chimpanzees.
Yeah.
We do have friends of those, and the ones that I've met are very rambunctious. They're
Really?
the life of the party. For
Life
sure.
of the party. Absolutely.
Yeah, and then, but they're very, very kind,
Really.
very good creatures.
That's good to hear. That's very good to hear. Now, before we finish,
Yeah.
about to finish this segment, I'd just like to ask you one final question.
Okay.
As an orangutan, what's your favourite part about being an orangutan?
Well, my fur is very pretty, I think.
Great. So, I'm Nathan Rose. This is Martha, the orangutan. You're watching BBC News. Thanks for tuning in and have a good night. All right.
Yes, man!
All right.